Good morning, everybody. Nobody's here yet, though, but good morning to the people watching replay. I'm late. I didn't schedule my live stream this morning. I should have. I'm sorry. Probably nobody will get notified. Maybe. I was going to talk some true crime this morning. I can't put that in my title or they automatically demonetize the video if it's got true crime in the title. So I always just say cases. There's some interesting ones. They caught a serial rapist in Florida. We got a few more to talk about also. But I'm going to try to wait for somebody to come in the chat. Let me find it on my phone. Andrew, first one. Oh my God. It's a miracle. You made it. You got a notification. Your luck's changing. YouTube's bad about notifications. I don't get notified like of half the people that go live or upload videos. I don't know why that is. You think they could fix little shit like that? As many viewers and creators as there is. I done missed the last 3 chats. It's about damn time. Hey, Cricket. Hey. How's your dad doing? Okay, I said I was going to find my chat on my phone. Alex, hey, girl. Prego. Hope you're feeling well. Well, I was going to talk a little true crime. If we could get a couple more people here. Getting Dad ready for a doctor's appointment, but I'm listening. Well, I'm saying prayers for your dad and you and your whole family. You're a good daughter. You are. I can tell you're a good person, girl. See, StreamYards is so far behind that Cricket's message just now showed up on my StreamYards chat. That's why I always use my phone to look at the chat. I wanted to ask you if you checked out the dance skit in the Mel Brooks movie. It's my vision of Fotis' future. No, I've not seen that, Andrew. Fotis violated the terms of his bond. No problem, Cricket. That's what we're here for. I know that must be really hard on you. I can't imagine. It's a good 20 to 40-second delay. Yeah, it really is. And if you're not looking at another device, it makes you like behind. Messes it up. You will die laughing. Check it out. It's on Movie Clips. Life Stinks dance scene. Andrew, I'm going to write that down, or I will forget to do it. I've been writing things down so I don't forget here lately. I like Mel Brooks. Okay, it's called Life Stinks. Didn't Mel Brooks play in Robin Hood, Men in Tights? That's funny as hell, that movie. I will check that out. Miriam, hey girl. Good to see you. Shay. Good morning. Hope y'all are doing well. So we was just going to look up dumbass Fotis and see what's going on with that idiot. But I think I'm going to use my Chromebook and leave my YouTube chat on my phone. It'd be easier. Everybody knows I hate POTUS. He's going to get me started this morning. I think they should have violated him. If he done something wrong, they should have thrown his ass in jail. Okay, see what ABC News is saying about it. The estranged husband charged in Connecticut mom's death violated bond by visiting her memorial. Can y'all imagine what was going through his mind as he was taking that memorial down of her? I think he had hatred for her. Real hatred. You'd have to hate someone to kill him. We only have one life. Hey, girl. It's good to see you. Everybody remember, we only have one life in your prayers. She had a bad accident, and she got really messed up, and she's still having to have surgery. So y'all remember her. High Anxiety is his best film, in my opinion. I don't think I've ever saw that, Andrew. I don't watch a whole lot of comedies, to be honest with you. I watch a lot of scary movies. But I do like other kinds of movies, like the new westerns and stuff. I like Lonesome Dove. I like that movie. It's not new, but anyways, I'm getting off topic. Hey, Mel in the house. Hey, girl. Okay, let's see what it says about POTUS. Connecticut man charged with his estranged wife's murder was harshly criticized by a judge who said he violated the terms of his $6 million bond by stopping at a makeshift memorial for his presumed dead spouse and removing items his lawyer said were meant to taunt him. Oh, poor POTUS. He did it to himself. I don't feel sorry for him. They should throw his ass in jail. He shouldn't have been touching that memorial. That's his children's mother. If he is innocent, that memorial shouldn't bother him. That's the mother of his children. POTUS had his work release privileges revoked and was ordered to remain under strict house arrest after Judge Gary White said on Thursday ruled POTUS shouldn't have visited the memorial, which had been placed near his home by supporters of his wife. That's not his wife. It was his estranged wife, Jennifer. I hate when they say wife. White issued a stern warning to Doulos that if he violates the conditions of his release again, his bond will double to $12 million. Should have doubled right then and there. What he did, taking down her memorial, he's a piece of shit. He didn't want to look at it because he hates her. He murdered her. That's my opinion. Every time he's seen it, he had to think about what he did. He didn't want it there. Okay, Alex. Do I need to look at it right now, Alex? If I do, tell me and I will. That's like desecrating her grave, except she doesn't have one. Exactly, Andrew. He's probably got her under concrete or something. Who knows what the sick bastard did? He could have chopped her up or anything. You know, he had borrowed a friend's axe, which I guess that really don't mean anything. I think it was like a month before, though, because a lot of people like chop wood and stuff, do work around their property. Maybe he was doing something and needed it. I think they sent it off for DNA testing. Not like right now, but maybe during your stream. Oh, okay. What's going on, Mel Mel? Who are we praying for? I'm scrolling back through the chat. She should be referred to as his ex-wife. She was divorcing him before she just, yeah, exactly. She was scared to death of him. She didn't want nothing to do with him. She didn't want him inside her house. Okay, so y'all know he went to Jennifer's house to visit the kids a few days before her disappearance, right? And she made sure that the mudroom door was locked and stuff because she did not want him inside the house. She was adamant about it. Anyways, during one of Michelle Troconis's interviews, she said that she thought it was strange that Fotis went to Jennifer's house for a visit, and she didn't know anything about it. Wonder why that is. He was there for a reason, to get a layout of the area so he could commit his crime. Shay CC for fires. Yeah, people chop up wood for fires. Yeah. I think the axe, I've not heard anything about any DNA or anything on it, but they just took it, I think, a while back, right? Pretty sure. So maybe it's the testing's not come back yet. I think that could be a coincidence. He could have just needed it, if he was doing work around the property, cutting down a tree or something. Who knows? May have used it. We don't know yet. I'm hoping that Kent Malwini will roll on him. I'm hoping that he does so they can figure out what he did with her and what exactly happened. And I hope he tells how much of a role the gal pal played into this. I believe she knew that Fotis was going to murder Jennifer. That's my opinion. They all three knew it. I think they all three plotted to do it. It's just not come out yet. They just didn't help him dispose of evidence and stuff. There's more to it than that. They did a lot more than just tampering with evidence. I can't wait till this goes to trial. And Norm Pattis is wanting it to go to trial quickly. I think he said by September. I'm with him on that. Let's get him in court. Let's get him convicted and sent to prison. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I forgot about what I was reading. So under the new conditions of Fotis's bond, he's confined to his Farmington, Connecticut home. He must wear an electric GPS ankle bracelet. He previously had been permitted to leave his home for work or to shop for groceries. He's not going to be in that home much longer. It's in foreclosure. His mother-in-law quit paying it. She's not going to pay for him to live there. He might be living on Albany Avenue. If I'm not mistaken, they said there was some few homeless people around that area. Because I remember at that one restaurant, I believe there in the trash can, there might have been some evidence found in like some kind of mattress up against that building or something. And it was talking about, there were homeless people in the area. So that's probably where he'll be living. Amen, Shay. He does deserve that. Yeah. Yes, Miriam. And another property that Fotis's company owns, a big house. I believe they said it. How big was it? 7,000 square foot or something. But it's going back to the bank too because he can't pay for that. He couldn't even pay the maintenance on the property his company is redoing. The house and stuff. He couldn't even pay the electric bill on it. Lawn maintenance, anything. So how did he bond out of jail? He can't even pay a damn electric bill. But he has 400,000 to get out of jail? How the hell is that possible? Someone's footing the bill, my granny would say. Faithful one, Red Room Media. Time for change. Hey. I'm sure she was, Miriam. And their kids had trust funds. There's 2 sets of twins and then another child. They had trust funds. So if Jennifer was gone, Fotis would have had access to the trust funds for expenses like, their clothing, all this and that. I think that's what he was after. One reason he murdered her. And then another reason, I believe, is he really had hatred for her because she left him and he's a control freak and a narcissist. And he's abusive. He was abusive to her. He lost control. She had him in court also, going through a nasty custody and divorce. So he decided to murder her. Probably had a lot of hatred, resentment, build up inside. You can tell he has no heart. He took down her memorial. An innocent person wouldn't do that. Even if you're going through a divorce with somebody, like, you're not supposed to want nothing bad to happen to them. Because that would hurt your kids, right? If something happened to one of their parents. But Fotis, he don't have no heart. He couldn't love his kids. Look what he's done to them. He's took their mother from them. You don't do stuff like that to people you love. I don't think he's capable of loving nobody. Oh, Cricket, you're welcome, girl. Good luck at the doctor's. Love you. Be safe. Let me get back here a sec. I gotta mute when I got a cough, yeah. Yeah, he is, Miriam. That's exactly right. He's one of these people that blames everybody else for his problems. He's always right, never wrong. It's always everybody else's fault. He's a narcissist. Got to always be in control. Money signs is all he saw. Yeah, he probably married her for her money. Because, her family's got a lot of money. He was married when he met her at college. Then he divorced his wife and married Jennifer a month later. Hey, Sarah, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm just bitching about Fotis Dulos. Opportunist, exactly. His little childhood friend from Greece is probably how he got out of jail. Don't know her name. Couldn't pronounce it if I knew it. Probably. Fotis. Mel Mel. That's how you pronounce Fotis Doulos' name correctly, right? Fotis. I cracked up when I heard that reporter say, Fotis Doulos. The ex-wife should have some interesting stories. I know, Miriam. I'd love to hear what she has to say about Fotis. Morgan, I was going to say douchebag. Opportunist works too. I suppose. Yeah, he is a douchebag. That's for sure. He's got Charles Manson eyes. I always say that, but he does. Put a picture of Fotis Doulos and Charles Manson side by side, and their eyes look the same. They look like they're just dead. No soul. Dark. It's really weird. And they look kind of big or something. Yeah, it does. Okay. Let me find something. I could sit and bitch about Fotis all day. They should have violated him when he took that memorial down. That's disrespectful as hell. And he ain't got no respect at all. I mean, for Jennifer or his family. I mean, he don't got no heart. Back at Christmas, he wished Jennifer and her family happy holidays. Like, who does that? She's missing. He murdered her. And then he takes down her memorial. He's an asshole. And then it's all in the newspapers. Does he not know his kids is going to see this? He seems to use women to live off of. Look what he's doing to his mother-in-law now. He's gotten rid of Jennifer. I know he don't even want to pay her back the money. They gave him money to start that damn business for group. What a stupid name anyway. It's like, who names their company that? For group. I mean, couldn't he come up with something a little more snazzy? He wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for Jennifer's family. He wouldn't have had that company to begin with. And then he says that he don't think that he should pay it back. He took it as like a gift. He's so stupid. I mean, he has no respect, no heart. Did y'all see about that serial rapist caught in Florida? We're going to look at it. If I can get it pulled up here. He's called the pillowcase rapist, y'all. Let me see. There was a new article. Let me find it here. Here it is. Yeah, he's called the pillowcase rapist, and I believe he's been raping people for about since the 80s. Oh, I just saw something from Cricket. Happy belated birthday, Cece. Love you. Oh, thank you, Cricket. Love you, girl. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ola Z Storage. Hearts, Cricket. Love you, girl. Okay. I'm going to screen share this with you guys because I want you to see see him. Let me know in the chat if you've heard about this. Yeah, Cricket, she's a sweetheart. How you been, Z Storage? Okay, this is the guy. He's no friggin' man. I mean, no offense to the elderly, but I'm just saying. His eyes look weird too. They look really glassy and red. So, law enforcement officials believe they have finally caught the so-called pillowcase rapist, a man suspected to have sexually assaulted dozens of women in Florida during the 1980s, more than 3 decades after the case went cold. In a news conference on Thursday, Robert Eugene Kohler was identified by the Miami-Dade State's Attorney's Office as the suspect who authorities believe sexually assaulted more than 40 women in Miami-Dade County between 1981 and 1986. It's probably sexually assaulted more than that, Tristone. The 60-year-old registered sex offender was arrested in his home in Palm Bay, Florida on Saturday after DNA testing tied him to a sexual assault from December 1983. Damn, that's a long time ago, in which the suspect had stabbed a 25-year-old woman and covered her face with the sheet before raping her. Miami-Dade State's Attorney Catherine Fernandez Randall said. Kohler was charged with 2 counts of sexual battery with a deadly weapon in connection to that assault. Additional DNA samples taken from Kohler found following his arrest matched him to 24 other sexual assaults that police suspect were committed by the pillowcase rapist during that era. The key break in the case came last year when Kohler's son was arrested in an unrelated domestic violence case, which required him to submit a DNA sample to a criminal database. The DNA provided a close familial match to samples collected in the 1980s, leading investigators to believe that the unknown offender was his father. Wow. His son got him caught. Okay. Okay, it says Kohler was convicted of sexual battery in Palm Beach County in 1991, though the conviction predated mandatory collection of DNA samples from felons, so he was able to elude detection because of that for decades. Okay. It says prosecutor Laura Adams said a search was conducted at Kohler's residence following his arrest, and investigators found an area under the house that police believe was where he was building a dungeon. Investigators also discovered a metal nail file wrapped in a protective covering and several safes containing what authorities believe would be souvenirs from Kohler's victims. Oh my God, this son of a bitch, he was building a dungeon so he could kidnap girls and I guess torture them, sexually assault them. Thank God his son got in trouble and got him caught. Or he would have had a dungeon built and been having victims in it. That is so scary. What, Mel Mel? Love you, Mel. Are you leaving? Yeah, it's really scary, guys. And just think, I've been in Florida visiting during this time period and stuff too, with my family during the 80s. Like 1983, I was 3 years old. He's been at this a long time, all his damn life. Look at him. Can you imagine that thing breaking into your home? Oh, okay, Mel Mel. Thank you, Cricket, again. Yeah, he's got a mean face, got that little smirk. They all got that little smirk. I started to wish something bad on him. Well, you know what? He deserves the same damn punishment he gave his victims. Maybe he'll get it in prison. Will's in the house. Morning, sweetie. I was 21 in 1983. It's scary. Yeah, it gives me the creeps just looking at him. I'm glad they caught him. There's probably people that's not came forward that he's raped two women. Can you imagine being his neighbor? How scary that would be. Do y'all remember that guy in Canada? I think he was like in their Air Force or something, a pilot or something. But he would break into women's homes, sexually assault them. I think he murdered one of them, put their lingerie and stuff on. He was a real weirdo, really. Russell Williams. Yes, Morgan. I've watched several different little documentaries about him. There's a Lifetime movie too. I watched that. I can't remember how many people he killed. It seems like it was just one. He killed a woman that was in the Air Force too, I believe. She was going to be a pilot. And got him caught. I know it, Red Ruby. I better be quiet too on that rapist. I could say something I shouldn't. But you know what? He deserves death penalty for it, if you ask me. It's sex predators. I just don't believe there's no rehabilitation for them. Well, here we got another sicko teacher sexually assaulted 6 boys, 14 and 15. I'm just looking through the crime. What a sicko. Let's take a look at her. I was just saying the other day, every damn time I get on here looking at crime, there is a damn female teacher that has been sexually assaulting students. What is going on? It's getting to be a lot of female sex predators. She looks rough. Sick bitch. A disgraced New Jersey high school teacher accused of having sex with 6 male students will avoid a jury trial after accepting a plea deal that will send her to prison for 5 years. She deserved a lot longer than that. The deal was orchestrated in the Essex County Prosecutor's Office and called for Nicole Default, 40, to plead guilty to 3 counts of aggravated criminal sexual contact, which she did Tuesday, just as jury selection in her trial was set to begin. The terms of the deal call for a 5-year prison term. Her sentencing is scheduled for June. Default, a divorced mother of 2, was first arrested in 2014 and accused of sexually assaulting students at Columbia High School in Maplewood, where she was a language arts teacher. She had been a teacher for 9 years, it says. The victims in this case were either 14 or 15 years old. And sexual contact occurred on multiple occasions between 2013 and 2014. She is sick. How could you look at a 14 or 15-year-old like that? I mean, they're kids. I mean, you just hear more and more stories like this all the time about female teachers. I see more stories about female teachers sexually abusing and assaulting their students. I see that more than I do about the male teachers. I wonder why that is. I agree. They need about 30 years. We only have one life. People, it's disgusting. I agree, Shay Shay. I was in high school and the sports teacher was doing a 15-year-old. We all knew. Yeah. Well, we had a young coach at the high school and he was really good looking. And he started dating one of the seniors. And he didn't get in trouble for it. But when the other coach had an affair with the married secretary in the office, he got fired for it because she got pregnant. A lot of drama goes on in small towns, yeah. Lots. He legit bragged to everyone. Well, there's more female teachers, aren't they? I don't know, Red Ruby. I'd like to know that. Oh, they say they believe it's an appropriate resolution. Well, I don't think it is. I think she should have got more time. Said it happened on inappropriate encounters occurred both on school property and in her car. No wonder she wanted a plea deal. It says by the time her trial was to begin, authorities had charged her with 40 counts of aggravated sexual assault and endangering the welfare of a child. If you ask me, she got a sweet deal for having all those charges. I've always seen more female to male ratio. Yeah. I don't know. I just noticed when I get on to looking at true crime, I just see all the time female teachers accused of sexually abusing their students. I hardly ever see it about a male anymore. My ex-mother and father started off as my ex-mother-in-law. Oh my God, Will, really? Yeah, back in the 50s and stuff, It was all right for a guy in his early 20s to maybe date a girl that was 17, 18 years old, 16. I think they believe they're going to get away with it. Most teen boys would just be happy to, right? Here in my small town, America, the male are coaches and female are teachers. Yeah, well, I had several male teachers in school. Most of my teachers I had, my mom had in school. One chick I went to high school with ended up marrying our science teacher. We thought something was up. He got divorced so he could marry her. Yeah, they were probably messing around. I gotta go get some coffee. Try to take my phone with me. It's raining cats and dogs outside. Raining like cats and dogs. I can't talk. I'm about to drop my phone. I gotta get some coffee. Mine's cold. I can't stand that. I probably waste more coffee than I drink, to be honest. Private girls' schools too, CC was very taboo. Yeah. Abuse goes on everywhere. It's sick. I just don't see how anybody could do that to a child. Maybe it's the same storm, CC. It's raining cats and dogs here as well. Oh, I'm glad it's raining because my goat is hormonal. She don't like to get wet. Goats hate to get wet. Or at least my goat does. So she don't mind being in her shed. I have to lock her up. Uh-oh. Forgot my phone. You gotta lock her up or she jumps the fence. She was out here on my porch yesterday. She jumped the fence. Okay, let me get set back down. It rained dead birds in Australia one time. It rained fish one time. Have you ever saw that video? Or read about it? It rained fish because somehow fish eggs got sucked up into the air. I can't explain it, but that happened. True story. I was reading your comment, Meow Meow. Look, if you don't want to be grounded, then don't be late unless you got a note. All right? Meow Meow, you're so funny. Says, let's see what Will says. No joke, Meow Meow. Back home in the summertime, we could get what's called Great Lake storms, and it could rain fish. And I was just talking about that, and I hadn't even seen your comment. We only have one life, and now you have more testing to see if they like the same sex. So, with hormones raging in high schoolers, I think there will be more female teacher and female student cases showing up. Probably. Seems I hear about it a lot lately. But it could be like Red Ruby said earlier, it could be. I'm hearing about it more because there's more female teachers than males, maybe. That could be the case. Andrew, I wish it would rain weed. Me and you, bro. That would be awesome. Hey, Verbal. Hope you've been doing well, too. Yeah, Verbal. Where's your damn note? Got to get a slip if you're late for class. Oh, my goodness. Mel, you want to come out? I got time this morning to chat for a while. If anybody wants to come out. I was there just not chatting. Oh, it's okay. I do that a lot. I did that yesterday. Now hell broke loose on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Never saw so much drama in my life going on at one time. Let's keep an eye out for Mel. Mel. We live in a crazy world. We sure do. Got a lot of psychos in the world. There's a lot of good people, though. I see more good people than I do bad people. I just made a weed delivery this morning. I don't smoke it, to each their own. I got it as a tip for doing a small install in Harvard, Florida. Will, oh my gosh. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little smoke. What's up?
What's up, girlfriend?
Not much.
Happy birthday for yesterday again. What's going on with my boobs here? They've got a mind of their own.
Yeah, Monday too. It's real pain. What have you been doing?
Well, nothing much. Food shopping day today. Andrew went back to work today. So with Andrew and Blake both at work, I didn't get to sleep in. Anywho, my doodle hasn't grown any bigger. Well, it sort of has, but it hasn't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Randy accidentally drank doodle water. Yeah, so, you know.
Oh my God.
Video's up.
I got
to watch. Promoting or anything, but go check it out.
You want to watch it?
If you want.
Let's watch Mel's video. Let me find it.
It's just because she can't be bothered going there later on, so she's just going to do it now.
Yeah, I'll forget.
Do you ever sleep? I do. I get my 9 hours.
9 hours. I got to have more than that.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I'm very committed. I'm very committed to my stuff and things. Yeah. Willie Ward, I don't know, Light Feather. Shh.
Okay, so is it Randy has a job to do?
Yeah. Yep, Randy does have a job to do. Hopefully you can hear it all right. I think I've left the music up too loud. My editing sucks. I really
Mine does too. I do basic.
I've done it for a year now. I had to teach myself. And, yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Hey, Randy, do me a favour. Make an update video about the Willy for me, please. Fuck off, don't judge me. In the glass, there is a willy in the water. Don't drink the water. That's fake. You drank the water, didn't you? Just say the idiot if it's brown or not. Not sorry. What the? What did you do? What? That's what goes from here. Yeah. Hi everyone, it's Wendy here. I was just doing without a favour, and well, as usual, she screwed me over once more. And I feel like I'm really dirty right now. I've got my glasses of shame on. So anyway, I better do this, or something like worse can't happen to me. So just let me. I don't want to mess with Noah's computer. So I'll do some of this, like on there. I guess we'll just use some of these. Sausage tongs. Let's get this over and done with, because frankly, I can't even right now. So, what the hell? Alright, so we have this. Touching Miss Roger. I don't know. It doesn't look. Really, hold on. Well, it's not really small, but it's not really big. Alright, so I actually don't even really care. Specimen A, not called Roger, called Roger. This is really actually one of the really bad times in my life right now. I hope Roger is okay. Probably not by the look of whatever's going on over there. Wherever. I'm actually going to just go to brush my teeth. I'll probably say about 20 or 30 times. I'll let you know later on. Travis vlog. Lady is really disturbed right now. Never doing anything for it again.
Oh Lord!
Did you see after he checked he checked the size of his own willy, and after figuring out he had a small one, he decided that wasn't too small after all. Yeah, Wendy Willy loves Led Zeppelin 411 now. That's his favourite group, Led Zeppelin.
Are people still getting mad about that character?
No, they have enough going on over there at the moment.
Oh my God!
Don't worry about me.
The drama is freaking real, and it was actually some new drama, kinda. Yeah, I guess.
I was just in someone's room and I was like, I have no idea. I mean, I normally have no idea what's going on. I really had no idea this time. And someone said, go check out this video over here. And I was like, if it's got nothing to do with me, I'm just staying out. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I didn't comment on it. I did watch some of it.
Yeah. Did you see me in there?
No, sometimes, I just listen and I don't look at the chat. I felt bad for everybody that's, was hurt, crying.
Crying? Who was crying?
Well,
geez, I'm not subbed to any. I do watch some because some of it pops up in my on my homepage. When you on your homepage, and sometimes if you watch things before and someone goes live, it'll pop up.
Yeah,
but I don't. Yeah,
yeah,
it stresses me out. I got enough going on.
Yeah, it was a lot yesterday. There was like all kinds of streams.
Oh God, was there? I don't even know.
Who done that, Lisa?
Ooh! Oh, no, they didn't.
It's a dumpster fire at the moment. Speaking of fires, that reminds me, there was like a huge explosion in Houston.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
where
I mean,
about?
no waffle, by the way. At like a metal plant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a big ordeal.
Cement, you can't just change like that. Randy used to be our favourite, but we like Lynette the best. Don't tell him, by the way. I'm telling him. Hey, Randy. Well, Alex, it
Well,
was
thank you.
counting before I came in.
Oh my God, Lisa. That's rude as hell.
Who's the crying? Oh, don't worry. Don't.
Okay, again, private. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. Probably best not to.
Yeah.
Was it real crying?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we only have one life. It must be hard for you because
Well, I
you're
saw
sort
a
of
couple
stuck.
people crying, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Andrew unsubbed a buttload of channels. No, I was wondering why my subscribers went down yesterday, Andrew.
That just happens on YouTube for some reason.
Oh, I know. I know.
Lose a couple days later, they're back.
I don't even care. I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. Like, I watch all these big channels and I think you can't even keep up with who's talking. You lose the personalness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, because it's, the chat's moving so fast. Some of these big channels only recognize certain people anyways. Like they got their favorites,
Mm. Oh yes.
You know what I mean?
CC, I know that story.
Now I want to know who's crying so sad, real. Yeah. Well,
I know, but sometimes you can tell it's not real.
yeah.
Sometimes you can tell some crying is for views, or I don't know. I'm not. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true for sure.
If I can, I don't know. I go on my feelings. If I feel sad because someone's crying, even if I don't like them, I'll still feel it. You know what I mean? Like I'll still feel it, and it'll upset me. Other times I'm like, really?
I know it. Yeah, you can tell when somebody's faking it. It's pretty obvious.
Like when Lynette's crying, she's never really actually crying. She just has a spray water bottle and she's not even ashamed. She just sprays her face with it and then looks at the camera. So,
Let's see. I was going to answer Will's question, but I have to look, Will. I don't know right offhand.
what's his question? Oh, yeah. How many do you have? I was just thinking that myself.
2083.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
When did you start your channel?
Last January.
Same as me.
Like on January 7th. I know.
That's it.
What is it? Did you start yours on January 7th too?
No, 21st.
21st?
Yeah.
Oh.
I only have 1444. Not that I'm counting. Guys, I'm just pretending. See? I'm not crying.
Andrew said if he unsubbed to you, he'd be a dead person. His girlfriend would kill him.
Yeah, I probably would too, so don't do that. I'll find you.
Oh, thank you, Will. Hey, Will's helped me out a lot, sending people to my channel and stuff, and answering questions and stuff for me.
No props, sweetie pie. Meow
But I
Meow's
don't
here.
like
I'll
to see
help you.
anyone saying anything bad about Will. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
If somebody makes a damn mistake in their video, who cares? People are humans. People make mistakes. That's all I'm going to say.
That's what's going to happen.
Well, I'll help you if you only have one life. You can email me if you need help with anything about YouTube. I know a little bit.
That
Thank
was
you,
a plate
Will, for
falling.
guiding me. Oh, faithful one.
Aw. Cutie patootie.
Oh, well, I think the world of you. One of my friends. I always support Will.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Hey, I put his link in here even if he's not in here.
yeah, I shout him out all the time.
You know.
Because he does really good true crime videos.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, he's really good at it, researching and stuff. He really does
Editing.
it the right way. Editing,
Like
yeah.
he knows what he's doing or something.
Yeah.
God.
And he speaks real well, you know.
Yeah. He's good. He knows what he's doing. Very professional.
Yeah, and he's got a good heart. That's what I like. And he's respectful.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You don't have there's not a lot of sort of, I don't know, I feel like an absolute cow when I say things sometimes because I'm just like, oh, I'll just say what I was thinking, but there's a lot of good people, but there's not a lot of totally sincere people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there are a lot of people who are out for one thing and, like when you find good channels, support them because it's the right thing to do if you want good content.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want a crap fest, go support the crap fest. That's your prerogative. That's your right.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
true. Yeah, that's anybody's own choice who they want to support and stuff.
Yep.
It's none of my business.
But, like the platform was made so that you could make content for other people to watch, not use everyone's content to make your own content.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
A light feather. You're still grounded, so. All right.
Oh, we love you, Light Feather. She's been around for a long time.
Look, I'll tell you the story of Light Feather, all right?
Missing Love Hollis. Where the hell's she at?
She was here earlier, I think. She popped in and out. She popped in and out. Light Feather was on my channel one day and she wrote a message saying, I've been on here for so many years and I've never had to comment, but I just have to make a comment on this video. It was one of my funny videos. And I was like, great, I got another fucking troll. Because no one ever said to me before that they've been watching YouTube for that long and they had to comment because they were laughing so much or something. I was like, you've got to be a troll. Anywho, she wasn't a troll. But
not everybody's a troll, Meow Meow.
No, but I was only green, CC.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, and she had no picture or nothing. And then after that comment, she's just all over the place. Mm-hmm.
Meow Meow was the first person I went on a live.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep, she hasn't looked back. And I apologize to her all the time. I was leery of everyone. I think I was having a bad time with trolls. Might have been the group that I met David off. David's not actually a troll though. He was just going around with them for shits and giggles. But I ended up making friends with those ones. So, but yeah, she's adorable. Look at her. We love her. And now she
Wonder-
talks everywhere.
Wonder who Alex is talking about.
Light Feather? Light Feather, are you all up in the drama? I doubt she's. Well, she's probably watching. But
No. I don't know who she's talking about.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Me?
Hmm.
You want to know what I did for my birthday?
Hold on, let me guess.
Mess with the damn hormonal goat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making coffee, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to mess with the hormonal goat acting crazy.
Yep.
Babysitter. I had to go over there and let her out, keep an eye on her, and then put her back up.
Can you not give her the pill or something?
That's a good question. I was thinking about that yesterday. Don't they have birth control for goats?
Well, you've got to wonder. Surely there'd be this day and age.
She needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Or get her a boyfriend so you can have baby goats.
No, I just don't know about letting her have a baby because she's little. And I watched this woman. It's called Weed 'em and Reap, and she has goats that she milks.
Mm-hmm.
And her
I
goat
watched
Luna was pregnant, and she couldn't have the babies, and they were trying to get the dead babies out of the goat and stuff.
But that was just once. Like, they don't all have problems. Otherwise, there'd be no little goats. I mean, she seems bigger than those ones. Anyway, if you don't want a baby goat, that's fine.
Oh, okay, Alex. I got you. Well, I can't
Oh,
say-
Lisa. This, that's a good thing about our channels. Like, we do have quite a few of the same people, but they've all stuck around. Like, we've got a lot of the same people, and I love when new people come in too. But
Yeah,
it's just awesome that, we got some loyal people.
yeah, I know it. I know. We got some good people in here, good-hearted
Yep.
people.
Yep.
Oh, I
At
was
the
the first
moment,
channel
sorry.
that Lisa found
Mm.
when she came on YouTube.
Oh.
I'm special.
Wow. Alex, yes, I agree. YouTube PTSD. Everyone's sketch until they're not. At the moment, it's terrible. Like, I actually totally agree with that. It's the level of paranoia becomes real, and then you get to the point where it's just like whatever, and that's sort of where I am now.
I gotta have some candy, so I won't smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just put my Manky Pavlova up if I'm gonna.
We like the same people because we relate and are kind. Yeah, I agree. Andrew said he got a death threat over a comment on a Chris Watts video.
Oh.
Wow. Hey, that Watts case attracts weirdos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wasn't
No, of
meaning
course.
anything towards her. Just there's a lot going on, and she's more than likely there. Oh, I know, Alex.
Yep.
Level's a good person.
Yep.
I get to watching it myself sometimes, I get it.
Cement. It probably was NK.
Can you believe somebody would threaten to kill somebody over a comment on a video? I just can't get over that.
Mm-hmm. Check her phone. She's probably, trying to work out how many kilometers it is to your house right now.
What?
NK. She's coming to get you, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Aw. You had baby goats. Oh. Fell out wrong and head always lean over. Oh, his name was Wobble. Oh, that's freaking adorable.
Leanne, I'm sending you a message. Or Leah, I'm sending you a message.
You doxing people, Cece?
No, I said the wrong name. I said the wrong
Uh, sure, Andrew. Sure. Oh, Shay, that's adorable. That's so sweet. No, look, no one can forget about that case. It's I think it's something that will always stick with us who were involved in watching it sort of unravel. Horrific. But the thing that gets to me is how come one case gets so much attention, but other similar cases don't?
I think
How
it's
does that
they were
work?
from a nice neighborhood, the Watts case.
It's just like there's so many cases that, especially unsolved cases that need a lot of attention, and it's like, how do they not get the same attention?
Yeah. Well, it's got a lot to do with money, I think.
We only have
Kind of
one life. That's
neighborhood.
why he's next.
The what?
Sorry. Okay.
I said it. I don't know what I was saying now. I forgot.
Oh, sorry. We only have one life. Said she did have goats until her ex sold them, and I said that's why he's an ex.
He wouldn't have been selling my damn goats.
She would have rang his bell.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we only have one life. I'm surprised she didn't ring his bell. I won't mess with her.
I agree, Morgan. And with all Shanann's videos that she put up and how she was on social media and stuff.
That's true. And that case sort of made people think as well, like it's not so much someone you meet in an alleyway, but someone who could be in your own home that you know. You know what I mean? I think that's what the fascination was.
Yeah. And they seem to have like this perfect life. And I think it just fascinated people how it could have happened, How could you go from the seemingly perfect life to Chris murdering his whole family?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I've been side-eyeing the husband ever since, He should be side-eyeing me.
It makes you think.
He should be the one that's worried. Not me. Joshy tried to sleep in his own room again tonight, CC. Oh, my God. He's never going to get in there.
Does he sleep in there any?
Nah. He played in there today, though.
Maybe sleep in there with him till he falls asleep.
I pat him to sleep every night. It didn't work. I tried to pat him and... Morgan, I'd be side-eyeing Chili Char as well. That little pug gets its bitch face on. You've got to see her. Can you highlight her comment, Cece?
Who?
Morgan. The
side eye?
Yeah. Can you see her pug? It's like right on the right side.
Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
It's like this.
My son loves pugs.
The only time I've seen that dog's face change in a photo is when it had these bunny ears or Christmas ears or some sort of ears on its head, and it was like...
Have you ever seen Walter?
Who?
Walter. I think he's like a French bulldog. He's on YouTube. Walter Jeffrey.
No.
Oh my gosh. This dog. I don't know what you would call it. Some kind of bark howl.
Yeah.
It does it real loud to get its way. He is funny as crap.
I love that cockatoo who's oh God, what's its name?
Morgan knows Walter.
Yeah, Morgan knows. This cockatoo just swears its freaking head off, and it gets a head movements going, and the
Pebbles.
wings are up.
Her
Huh?
name's Pebbles.
Yes. And she gives him a right mouthful, and the head movements are all in time and everything. It's hilarious. I just lose it.
I think he got her from a rescue,
Mm.
but she was originally owned by a teenage girl and her family, and the girl
Oh,
taught Pebbles to cuss.
Yeah.
And then it became a problem, and I think she might have went to like a little zoo. Then somehow he ended up with her.
Could you imagine that thing at a zoo with little kids looking at it?
Well, that's why they had to get rid of her, because she cussed them out. I mean, she really loves to argue.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that bird.
Oh, yeah. But it's got the same sort of, attitude as Beyonce or something. It gets the head movements happening, and
She's awesome. I follow her YouTube channel.
yeah. So funny.
There's a
Oh, yeah.
Nepal. I think her owner's from Australia. X-rated Ruby, she's called. She'll cuss you out too.
My
Because her
Aussie
owner a little
do
bit.
swear. My I call her mum, my other mum. She had a cockatoo, and this thing was also rescued, a rescue bird, and it used to be like spiders behind the couch, spiders behind the couch, and everyone would be jumping like looking around for spiders and stuff. And then another one was it'd be like "Woo, the popo's coming, hide everything," and stuff like that.
We only have one life. You need a Pebbles. You need to subscribe to them. I watch them too. X-rated Ruby. There's another bird called Eric, and he cusses too. It's funny as hell.
Yeah. Look, there's nothing much funnier than a freaking bird that says shit and fuck. It's just gold.
I watch a lot of bird channels.
Mm.
I watch Max every morning. He's a cockatoo.
Yeah. I don't have to watch them. I just listen to Gary and Mr. Dude. It goes like this. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. And then they dribble crap to each other for a minute. And then it's because it thinks it's a sun conure.
Yeah.
Mr. Dude does. Yeah. But it's
Our
just, hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary.
Morgan said her cockatoo loved to dance. I've saw videos cockatoos dancing to music. They really get into it.
Yep.
I would love to have a bird, but my hubby couldn't tolerate it. It would get on his nerves. Yeah.
So freaking messy.
Well, I know, but I need a cockatoo.
I know.
Or a sun conure.
No, don't get one of them. They are so loud. Seriously. Like, they break the sound barrier, I reckon. Cockies are loud. Conures are even louder.
I watched this channel. Her YouTube channel is Rebecca Stout. She has a cockatoo named Ani, and he blacked her eye the other day. It was on her community post. He flew off her husband's shoulders into her face and blacked her eye.
Ow.
Yes.
Jeez. My Blake was at his friend's house, and they've got a sun conure, and that thing jumped on his shoulder and pecked right near his eye. He had just had these two like pinch marks. It was so close to his eye, Cece.
When you get time, go to Rebecca Stout's channel. She's got a white cockatoo named Ani. Go to her community post and look what he did to her eye. She did a live stream yesterday too about it.
Wow.
I mean, it looked like somebody punched her in the eye. She got a black eye.
How'd you get that, my bird?
We definitely would be friends. We only have one life. We'd be drinking coffee, watching videos together.
Getting all the animals. It'd be like Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Verbal said he had a cousin bird at one time.
Yeah, they're the only ones to have. Raised by bikers for 8 years. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
My bird would
Mhm.
probably say, "Want to smoke a bowl?"
If it could even talk.
Can you imagine it talking in a country accent?
They do. They copy acts. Like, I've watched birds in other countries and they, obviously, they say it how they hear it.
Yeah, that's
So
the way
it's quite
that
funny.
bird Eric is. The one
Yeah.
he is pretty. They don't upload videos a lot, but
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of their old videos, and he talks in their accent.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So
funny.
funny. I might have seen that one.
He'll say, "F you, mate."
Oh, God. It used to be like in the old days, like I'm talking the 80s, you'd go for drives from one country town to another country town, and at every service station, there'd be an old cocky in a big aviary that swore its head off. It was just the thing. It was just how
Yeah.
it was.
I like to watch. There's one channel, and they show cockatoos in the wild. That's what I
Yeah.
like to see.
Yeah. You should look up budgies in the wild. You'd be amazed. They have flocks of thousands and thousands of birds.
I've watched about them.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I like watching videos like that, seeing animals in their natural habitat. Did you see on the news where the iguanas in Florida were falling out of the trees because it was so cold? They weren't dead.
Yeah, they were just like frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
Welcome, Shook. And I saw
Grounded.
this man on the news just pulling that iguana. It was upside down, frozen, just pulling it through the grass. I'm like, why not pick it up? Treat it with some respect, wrap a towel around it,
We only have one life. You just have to Google it. 'Cause it's just some wildlife channel or something. I don't watch. Yeah, I've only caught a couple of them. But like in the outback Australia, when it's like, I mean, it's always hot there, but when it's like really, really stinking hot, if you pull up with a car that's had the air conditioning going, and there's a flock of budgies around, they'll just come and sit on the car to try and cool off on the glass and stuff, And like this guy just walks up to him and scratching them on the head. They're wild, totally wild birds. So you see, they're just freaking exhausted. Scratching them on the head and sitting on his finger and all sorts, just because they're that hot and tired.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, it's 1 a.m. here, lady. Kept me up again.
Yeah.
You're the reason I don't sleep, Cece, just so you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad. No, don't feel bad. It's all right. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Yeah. I'm going to get off of here too and get some things done. We've been on here a while.
Yes, we have. And I'm
Okay,
getting bored.
love you, girl. Get some sleep. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, chat. Thanks for chatting. I will see y'all Monday because I'm going to spend some time with my son this weekend. So y'all have a good weekend. I love y'all. Peace. Be kind, y'all.